Jakob Poeltl, Jalen Duren will jump here tonight. And we're underway with Sean Elliott, our entire crew. I'm Dan Weiss. Thanks for joining us here tonight. Spurs blew out the Pistons, 144-109. The day after Christmas here at the AT&T Center, as Romeo Langford gets the first bucket of the game. Makes both free throws. Donatis up at forward. Jakob Poeltl really turns it over, picks up the loose change. Back to Jeremy Sohan. Switches hands in midair and lays it up and in.
Keeping the ball away from the defense. And
he's been serving up some filet this year as he has now knocked down 51 three-pointers. Jakob Poeltl at the other end with the dunk.
Can finish with that floater. Can finish near the rim.
Good defense of the rim by Jakob, anticipating the lob there for Duren. Keldon Johnson at the other end beats the defense and lays it up. 8 on the shot clock as Bogdanovic draws out Jeremy Sohan. Bogdanovic right to the cup again and scores. Beats Sohan off the dribble.
Again, he's just clever. That shows you what we talked about a couple weeks ago. There's no way you're going to stop him, out at mid-court. You got to retreat way back in the paint area first.
Oh, nice lob from Poeltl to Sohan. They connect on the play, and Jeremy puts it up for 2.
Beautiful high-low, but here comes Bogdanovic again. We better get a handle on him because he will put up a big number on you.
Both these teams just going back and forth in the paint right now. Spurs, 14 of their 16 points have come in the paint already.
Well, it looks like... Oh, boy.
And 2 more. Coming in at 31%. And Tre Jones right back into the lane, puts it up and in.
He put his body right into the big guy. But again, that's how you defuse those shot blockers.
And then Jones rises for the weak side rebound. Again, just pushing the pace off the window. 2 more. 3:50 to play here in the first. Keldon Johnson, again, uncontested right to the hole. And the Spurs all over the Pistons inside.
Especially with Doug McDermott moving the way he does. Got a lot of time to look at that one.
65th three of the season for Doug, shooting at 41% this year. Killian Hayes. Young Pistons team on the floor here. The guys 19, 20, 21 years of age like the Spurs have been sold for that game. They are.
Wow, that's going to be something. That's going to be a spectacle.
5,000 now, the NBA record.
There was a time where that would have been, what top 5 in the league?
2? Yeah. Sohan, left hand for 2. Even without scoring the other night, still averaging 12 points over his last 9 games and shooting 47% from the floor. Killian Hayes for 3, cans it.
He allegedly traveled.
Carl Lane felt otherwise. Burks with a take to the rim, the rebound tap back out. Killian Hayes, elbow jumper is good. A little out of control, able to pick up the dribble. He loses the ball underneath the basket to Killian Hayes.
I'll give credit to Detroit. Oh, look out.
Amadou Diallo, a high flyer, will throw it down. Pistons 6 of 17 from downtown. Spurs are 2 of 12. Tre Jones gets right into the paint and weaves his way to the bucket again.
Beautiful angle, too, once he got past Hayes.
He has 32 dunks already this season. Yeah. Jakob Poeltl was the Spurs leader a year ago with 44. So Jeremy's going to blow that one out of the water. Poeltl. Back out to Tre Jones. Tre falling away from Killian Hayes. Hayes and Tre comes away with his second steal. Crosses up his man, puts it up, puts the English in.
That was special right there.
Jakob as Duren gets right up in his face, looking for help, throws it away. And Killian Hayes will show off at the other end.
Oh, you're right. Our guys have been all over that lob play. Something that they've scouted out, and they've done a great job executing on the defensive end.
Tre Jones lets it fly. Tre for Tre. And the Spurs now 3 of 50 from downtown in this game. Jaden Ivey gets a step, uses the glass for 2.
Yeah, showing off his athleticism and his burst to the basket.
Killian Hayes had himself a very good half. Ivey wasn't expecting it. Sohan, the rejection underneath. Ivey on a second effort puts it in.
Sohan just destroyed the first one.
Sohan's 18 block. Spurs turn it over. Well, they were looking for the lob for Duren. He doesn't need a lob. They'll just throw it down. And Sean, do you know where he went to school?
You know where he went to school. Don't make a mistake there, Dan.
Just making sure you knew. to start the third quarter. Romeo Langford making the layup. Langford's now got 9.
We're just everywhere. Don't make that mistake.
And Duren will get an and one opportunity on the foul. Coming off a career-high 18 points in their win over Golden State the other night.
Oh, shoot that, Isaiah. Sometimes you get a little too unselfish looking to make the right pass.
Now, Tre Jones, he's definitely...
I know a couple Western Conference teams that would love to have him.
There's been some scuttlebutt that Dallas, Phoenix could be interested. Stanley Johnson!
He definitely has proven that he's got ups.
9 for Langford tonight. And tries again. This time uses the window and is successful. And tried to go off the glass. No. Kept alive by Detroit. Duren sticks with the play. Ivy, kick out. Bogdanovich, open 3. Got it.
Wow. I mean, give Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren all the credit on that one. Those two just worked an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
And the Spurs turn it over at the other end. 2-on-1. Bay goes up. No. Gets his own. Back up. Puts it in. Langford again off the glass. 2 more.
Romeo is starting to really shine. I mean, he's showing us.
Branham spots Jay Rich for 3. Got it! Richardson hits the strings, and the Spurs, their largest lead of 10, 75-65.
Yeah, and he can put up big numbers on you.
Sohan puts it in over Stewart, just inside the free throw line. 73% as a club. Joseph. He's been doing that for a long time.
Yes, he has. Good job talking that one out.
Sohan finds Richardson. Oh, reverse tongue by Jay Rich there. And that was after the Spurs outscored the Knicks bench 61-21 the other night.
Man, boy, they had a chance to win that game. That would have been something, huh?
Friendly roll for Hamidou Diallo. Killian Hayes defended by Richardson. The screen coming from Jalen Duren. Sadiq Bey trying to get loose, puts it up over Richardson and knocks down the triple. Last March against Orlando. Stanley Johnson counters and 3 of his own to the other end. Diallo going after McDermott, uses the glass.
Very tricky there, Diallo. Looked like he's bringing that ball back up to the top of the key. Beautiful crossover.
Stanley Johnson gives it up. Sadiq Bey at the other end throws it down.
Oh, Stanley, I thought you were going to shoot that one. You just made a 3 ball.
Oh, from good to great go the Spurs, and Stanley Johnson makes sure he puts it in this time. Plenty of time to shoot. No hurry here for Tre Jones. Tough shot over the length of Jalen Duren, and Tre puts it in.
Jalen Duren couldn't stop himself.
Pistons get one back, and he's going against Jakob Poeltl, and boy, Killian Hayes not afraid of the challenge there on the offensive end.
He's had a very impressive night.
Baker's dozen for Killian Hayes now with 13.
And he just makes you, great backdoor cut.
Bogdanovich lost Malachi Branham, and Malachi makes him pay.
All those points needed. Really needed in the absence of your 2 top scorers.
Ivy again, that first burst going downhill, man, that is...
Doug McDermott, Stanley Johnson comes off and hits 3 big threes.
Total team effort, nothing less you would expect from the Spurs.